Let us see what are the properties of magnetic field lines. In the first chapter, we have studied about the properties of electric field lines, and most of the properties are same for both the magnetic field lines and the electric field lines. Field lines are diagrammatic representation of fields, maybe electric field or magnetic field. The first property is the direction of the magnetic field is tangent to the field line at any point in space. A small compass will point in the direction of the field line. That is, at any point, if you want to find the direction of magnetic field, draw a tangent at that point. Then the tangent drawn to the magnetic field line will give you the direction of magnetic field. You know, a bar magnet also produces magnetic field. We can observe the magnetic field produced by bar magnet by sprinkling iron filings near to the bar magnet. The diagram shows the magnetic field produced by the bar magnet. Now, if you keep a compass needle near to a bar magnet, we can see the deflection will be tangential to the field line. In the previous diagram, you have seen the magnetic field lines produced by the bar magnet, and here you can see the deflection in the compass needle is tangential to the field line. You know, a compass needle is used to find the presence of magnetic field, but it will also show the direction of magnetic field. The second point is the strength of the field is proportional to the closeness of the lines. It is exactly proportional to the number of lines per unit area perpendicular to the lines, called the areal density. That is, if the field lines are more closer, in that region the magnetic field will be more strong. If the field lines are far away, in that region the magnetic field will be weak. That is, strength of the field is directly proportional to the closeness of the lines. Areal density means it is the number of lines per unit area which is kept perpendicular to the lines. Third point is magnetic field lines can never cross, meaning that the field is unique at any point in space. If at any point the magnetic field lines are crossing each other, it means at that point you can draw two tangents which will give you two directions for the same magnetic field. It is impossible. Fourth point is magnetic field lines are continuous, forming closed loops without beginning or end. They go from the north pole to the south pole. We have seen the magnetic field lines produced by a bar magnet as well as the magnetic field lines produced by a current carrying conductor. In both cases, it is observed that the magnetic field lines are closed loops. They are not originating from a particular point or not terminating at a particular point, but they are directed from north to south. It is not like the electric field lines. You know, electric field lines always start from positive charge and terminate at negative charge. Electric field lines never form closed loops, but magnetic field lines form closed loops. This last property is related to the fact that the north and south pole cannot be separated. It is a distinct difference from electric field lines which begin and end on the positive and negative charges. You know, electric field lines can start from positive charge and terminate at negative charge. It means we can isolate a single charge. We can separate a single charge. But in the case of magnetic materials, we cannot separate north pole from south pole or south pole from north pole. They exist together. North pole and south pole exist together. That is why the magnetic field lines are closed loops. If magnetic monopoles existed, monopoles means either south pole or north pole, a single pole, then magnetic field lines would begin and end on them.